Hello, and welcome to the Hobby Corner. Whoop, there we go. Sort that out. There we go. How you doing? Happy Friday. So, sorry, I'm literally scoffing the last of my dinner right now. I had to make. I've been searching for stuff all day long. Then I spent the last 4 hours packing Actually, yeah, the last 4 hours packing parcels. I only got one left to do. But I saw what the time was. I was like, how did it get to that time already? So I had to quickly put something on. And I'm burning my tongue trying to scoff it as quick as possible because I haven't actually eaten all day. I had, aside for like a slice of toast earlier today, I haven't eaten anything else. So, yeah. Hope you're all good. Let me know what your week was like. All that great stuff. Um, Hi Void, how you doing? Waylanda, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. And Kirill, how you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah, not bad. Just super busy at the moment. Um, since we've been doing these online auctions, we've been busy as hell, trying to get stock in, organizing the stock, then doing the shows. The longest bit of it, though, aside from actually going and collecting the stock, is parceling and packaging everything and trying to get it fit in the packaging that we have without it, you know, going over the estimates online. Because if it's under the estimates, cool. If it goes over, we have to start paying out. So yeah, it's been one of those things that we've been juggling. But it's good fun. It's a nice little challenge. But it has left us super busy. And of course, the wife and kids, they are staying with family since yesterday. So I did that live stream last night on Whatnot, selling the stuff on my own. And got all the packaging and parceling done today. But yeah, it's just been, and you know, it was going so well. We got some late night raids as well, which meant I had to stay on a bit longer because people wanted to see what we had. And it paid off, which was great. But what's for dinner? Literally, I bunged some chips into the air fryer. And I cracked open. I was like, okay, oh yeah, I've got this chili con carne I can have. How long does it take in the oven? Because we had to bin our microwave. How long does this take in the oven? 45 minutes. I got 25 minutes. So I just grabbed a pack of beef burgers, whacked them on the frying pan, fried them up quick. And yeah, I had some coleslaw as well. So, you know, there's my vegetables. Anyway, hungry and you feel like fighting, eh? So, what have I been selling? So we've been selling cosmetics, clothing, both brand new with the tags and in the bags or on the hangers, and also pre-loved stuff, which just means secondhand essentially. And yeah, it's all been doing really well. And we got super lucky. I don't know if you remember me telling you about this job lot that we collected. Must be almost 2 weeks ago now. From South Croydon. It cost us 50 quid. It filled the car to the brim. And we're still working our way through it now. I think we've got almost halfway through all of the stuff that we had. And it's done very well for us. And most of it is because a lot of the stuff that has the tags on is skiing jackets, you know, like really expensive quality brand stuff. And we were like, what? And there's a lot of resellers who are buying up the stuff on our lives. So that's meant that, because we're just passing it on dead cheap, like ridiculously. Like the starting bid is, it shouldn't be that low, but we're starting it that low because we're like, you know what, we're passing on the saving to you lot, and at the same time, we've already covered ourselves. This is just money to live on now, and yeah, been selling like hotcakes. Actually, they've been selling like skiing jackets. I guess I don't know. Kes pre-love stuff exactly. So yeah, if you ever find yourself on that app, it's called Whatnot. It's not just for selling clothes and all that. It's, you know, you got people who do TCG, like live reveals and packaging, so you can auction for the stuff that they literally just unwrap if there's a particular card you want and stuff like that. I'm sure there's other. I haven't really explored it myself. My wife watches it a lot though. But yeah, it's just people selling stuff live auction style, you know. So it's all right. Hermes TV, how you doing? Do you have any videos I can watch to learn Warhammer 40k? Me and my friend just bought sets, and the book is extremely long. So I haven't actually done any playthroughs of this edition, but I do have. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. I do have videos from the previous edition. Now, there's not that much that changed on the crossover. In you know in the main important rules, you know, moving, shooting, you know, the profiles and stuff like that. So you can see those. That's all on YouTube. Okay, the Hobby Corner YouTube. So there are those videos there. They'll be under the Conquest magazine series. Okay, and actually no, the Imperium magazine. Sorry, because that was for 9th edition. So go check that out. And yeah, the only thing that really changed between editions was what was it? It was the way cover saves are organized. So now, where before it was like true line of sight, you know, if you could see someone in a squad, you could shoot the squad. If you couldn't, you couldn't. But now it's you have like a template, like everything's, all the terrain is sort of on this invisible little square or rectangle, right? And a lot of people, they get these clear plastic sheets now to put underneath just to make it clear. And it doesn't matter if you can see them or not. If they are within that boundary, it's, you know, they've got their cover. You can't see them, you can't shoot at them, or they get their cover saved, right? So I think it was just a way of trying to make it quicker to determine whether or not something was in cover or not. Because previously, with the true line of sight, there was a lot of debate, and now there's people with laser pens and everything. It got a bit crazy, and it can slow the game down a lot. So yeah, that's the main difference really. But otherwise, the moving, the assault charge, piling in, it's the same. When you do the attacks, the armor saves, that's all the same. Shooting is all the same. Yeah, I mean, that's the main stuff really. So yeah, I appreciate it. Anyways, I'm me dawdling. It's Friday, let's go. Oh, sorry, I'm really thirsty. The last drink I had was a coffee, and that was about 4 hours ago. Seriously, I just zoned in on the task, and I did not realize how much time had passed. But I got a massive heap of parcels all ready to go in Norway, and I got one very large order to pack. I don't even have a box big enough to fit it in. That's what she said. But yeah, I'm gonna send it all off first thing in the morning anyway, and I'll be able to find a box then. It's just one of those things, really. It's a pain in the butt, but there you go. That's enough about me. Let me know how your week was. Let me know what you've been up to. What hobby have you been doing? If you've managed to do any. I haven't even tagged everyone in Discord either, so I'm just going to quickly do that. But yeah, it's just been a really busy week. And of course, the original idea was for the business was to have it around this, essentially. So I could work on commissions, I could get stuff painted and sold on time. But you know, with kids being homeschooled now, with that part of the business picking up, I haven't really had any commissions come in either. So I literally anything that I sold would be stuff that I've painted up to sell, and I'm not that quick at painting stuff up. So that part of the business sort of been pushed aside a little bit more to make room for that, which is ridiculously more successful. But if it keeps going as well as it is, then we can keep doing what we're doing. We can keep with the homeschooling. We can keep with, you know, me being a bit more available to do this and all that sort of stuff. And it'll be interesting to have a business that does well, because even previous businesses that we tried to do that were, you know, my wife's ideas, they didn't quite work out, but this seems to be doing pretty well. So, you know, it's exciting stuff. It really is. So there you go. You know, life gives you citrons and you make lemons, so you can make lemonade, you know. Yeah, I got you there. Oh, cool. Well, I got a little bit of a backlog to clear through first. I have made assurances already that I would do certain projects, and he's given me a time scale for when he needs that done. So I think I'm going to start painting them in about 2 weeks time, and that's going to give me enough time to finish off this lovely miniature from the War on Terror, and these lovely miniatures from Crystal Collapse, and then you know, I'll be able to get the core cars painted up, which is it's really exciting actually, because they look so cool, you know, and it's something different. I don't paint cars, so yeah, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna have to start binging a lot of real artists on YouTube, you know, those who can like paint something up to diorama level, and yeah, maybe I can hit the nail on the head with that one. So yeah, hobby news. What has been going on in the hobby? I don't know. Apparently some people have been sending messages to the Warhammer social media team, or even, you know, like emails directly to Warhammer Games Workshop, sorry, about the Custodes shenanigans, which is it's like, okay, but I have to admit some of those messages have actually been quite fair and measured, right? So it's not about people screaming about the fact that there's, you know, now female Custodes. They've made it more about the fact that it feels shoehorned and you know, sort of forced in, rather than organically through a narrative point developed into it and folded in. So I think that's a fair counterpoint, you know. I think that's a fair counterpoint, rather than just going me. Me. The law doesn't say, which, by the way, the law actually states, you know, the sons of the nobles, you know, were literally donated essentially by the noble families on Terra for the Custodes. But it goes on to say that the Custodes also recruited where they saw fit. You know, when they saw a potential applicant, right? And it never specified then what the gender of those recruits would be. And I believe that's the loophole that's being exploited right now. And, you know, that's fine. But I think there is a lot of culture shock going on. There's a lot of people just like going with their own assumptions as well about how things are, rather than actually finding out the details and all that. But you know, I've done more about it previously, my full thoughts on all of that. So you know, I'm neither here nor there on it. I mean, fine, like make it like a sister of battle, or a sister of silence that, you know, got promoted to Custodes. That would be cool. That would be awesome, and that would be more on par. And it would feel more flavoursome, you know, someone who's proven themselves in battle and they got elevated, because you know that would be really cool. But yeah, I mean, like I said, neither here nor there, to be honest, because I don't have a horse in the race, you know. I don't have a dog in the race. I think the actual thing is, Brown Bear, how you doing, man? How's it going? What's up? What you been up to? My favorite right now is the thing I saw yesterday saying it's all Amazon's fault. How? Where's the mental gymnastics for that? It's obviously Kathleen Kennedy's fault, right? Put a chick in it. Oh my days, that never gets boring. So, anyways, moving on from that. So yeah, what was it? The Twitter or the X social media team have started blocking people on the network, and there's a little hoo-ha about it, about whether or not they should block dissenting voices or opinions that disagree with what they're pushing. And it's one of those things where I'm in two minds about it. One, for the sake of freedom of expression and everyone not being funneled into an echo chamber, I understand why, you know, blocking people because they have a differing opinion can be bad. You know, it sort of narrows your vision of the world. And you know, we're all grown ups. We can see what's right from wrong. Who is expressing a genuine concern or opinion, and who's just trying to stir up BS, right? But at the same time, it's a corporation, an international corporation, and like all other social media accounts for corporations, they're free to just block people because they're trying to sell a product and they don't want lots of naysayers and doom and gloomers posting stuff and tagging them in it for potential customers to see, you know. So it's their prerogative. They're a business at the end of the day. So, you know, there you go. That's my voice on it. Kids rugby training tonight. Now I'm making loaded fries. Oh man, loaded fries. What are you putting on them? What are you putting on them? Tell me now. For a beer in the shed. Well, I'm having a beer right now. So hey, cheers. To answer your question, Waylander, both. They've been a bit too heavy-handed with, you know, with the ban hammer. And okay, I get it. The abusive voices, whatever, go away. But people who are disagreeing and expressing their concern, or trying to be reassured, like, you know, like by being spoken like an adult rather than just saying, "Oh, it's always been there," and that's the end of the conversation, sort of thing. Like having a more in-depth, behind-the-scenes explanation to why they've taken this direction with the Custodes. I think that would go a long way to heal a lot of dissenting voices and concerns. And then all you will really be left with was either the really stubborn people or the absolute, D-bags who just want to stir up shit, essentially, So, but again, like Games Workshop, they don't owe anyone anything. They're a corporation. They're selling a product with customers, So, yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Private business owe you no free speech. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I was saying before. Cheese, pepper, gherkin, sweet corn, red onion, chicken, homemade sauce, tomatoes, beetroot. Oh, that sounds so good. Are you melting the cheese on the fries? And what's the homemade sauce? What is the homemade sauce? Oh, I feel so hungry. I scoffed like a quickly made dinner. I'm still feeling absolutely famished right now. It was my first real meal of the whole day. I've been so busy, and my tummy's going, all right, that was one. Where's the other two? So like a sort of Big Mac sauce is sort of like ketchup, garlic mayo, and a little bit of piccalilli. Sort of, in it. That sort of blend. Oh, that's good. Oh man. No, I'm so hungry right now. Dude, what are you doing? I was so close. I was so close to postponing the show for a half hour just so I could make a proper dinner. Fat-free yogurt, American mustard, garlic, smoked paprika, white wine vinegar, ketchup. I was completely wrong with that then. That sounds great. Did you get it? Did you get it in that sounds that you know what? That sounds a lot like a what's it call it? Is it Eat Fresh? It's not Eat Fresh, is it? I promoted them and I've forgotten all about them. It's a Slimming World recipe, is it? I mean, it sounds a lot like yeah, the stuff I was promoting before. Because yeah, you had loaded fries in that, but you put you cooked up some beef mince and with like brown sugar, like barbecue sauce and paprika and all that sort of stuff, and then you whacked it on top with all the cheese, and then you whacked it in the oven for an extra 10 minutes once the chips were done, and it was like, oh my god, it's so good. And then you had the sauce to put on top. Yum. But anyways, it's good to know Slimming World has got decent recipes behind it. You know, it's not just carrot sticks. It's proper food, proper tasty food. Right, I'm gonna glue this back on. I never glued it back on, so let's just glue this. So tonight we will be doing our community corner as well. So don't forget, pop your stuff on the Discord, and we'll show it off to the world. Put it in the what's it called? The community corner tab, because that's where we're going to be looking at tonight. And yeah, everyone will get to see what you've been working on, whether it's completed, whether it's work in progress, your hobby hoards, whatever it is. And again, you know, it doesn't have to be miniatures, it could be anything that you're working on. Whack it in, exactly. That's what she said. See, right note. Right, so I think we should get some painting done. All right, let's have a look and see if the camera is playing ball today. Ooh, there we go. So I've just glued this back onto the base, and it's looking pretty freaky, huh? Freaky dicky. So, what I need to do is leave that there and go for this dude because I want to start painting this dude. This dude looks so sick. Now this is from the Crystal Collapse collection. It's just so cool, right? So I'm never going to stick to one project, you know? Who does that? Who even does that? Now, I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I believe there was red, black, and gold on this one. I could actually have a look at the Crystal Collapse site. I mean, that would be great, wouldn't it? Let's just get the music starting again. Alright. Crystal Collapse. Well, that's just come up with something different. There we go, the Lion's Tower Crystal Collapse. Bosh. Page not found. Come on. Alright, let's go to Lion's Tower page. Crystal Collapse is live now. Visit crystal-collapse.com. There we go. Ah, the website's not working. Oh, dude, come on, man. Alright, let's just click on this tab then. Crystal Collapse Tactical Board Game. Here we go. Alright, yeah. Okay, so it's red armor, black undergarments, black cape, black blade, gold trim. The dude looks psycho as hell. Okay, cool. So I think what I'm going to do is to give it a nice twist. I am going to paint all the armor silver. Do the inner of it in like a, yeah, and then do the inner bits with that nice metallic red then, and then do the gold trim on it. All right, cool. We got a plan, so I'm not going to need that for now. I saw the War on Terror Kickstarter update today asking for people's photos of their painted models for the rulebook. How cool is that? That is really cool. And yeah, definitely follow those dudes because AWA, which is the name of their brand, they got 2 other games. They got like a piratey game, and they've got like a nice family-friendly Happy Ninja game, which is great fun. Gelatinous cube. There we go, got it. How you doing? Hope you're good. Happy Friday to you. What's occurring in your neighborhood? So let's just paint all of this in this nice bright silver, because then I'll really get the most of it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Whee. Alright. So this should come out quite interesting. And you know what? How do you do screenshot on the bloody thing again? Oh, you know what? Forget it. What I can do is window capture. Okay. Okay. And what I could do is, that's what I'm trying to do. It's on the wrong part of the bloody page though. There we go. Got the reference up there. Let's move it down behind the chat. Hey, right, so now you know what I'm painting. Look at that, like a pro, like a boss. So, I feel energized. I feel like, you know what, I'm getting something done. You know, the thing is, I go through these real bad procrastinating phases, and it's really hard to get out of them. And I go, oh, I don't know how to do this. I haven't got an idea for that. I'm going to put it off for a bit. And it's a killer. I get absolutely sod all done because of it. But right now, I'm just buzzing. Especially since going to Salute. Salute was great for boosting that hobby buzz, and I really do wish I could have like stuck around for longer and explored more and caught up with people a bit better. You know, having the family in tow was definitely made things a lot more trickier, because you know you got to think about the kids and how they are doing throughout the whole thing, because it's a lot going on, you know, and it's not quite their wheelhouse just yet, but it gave them a nice taste of it, and they got to see something they don't normally see. So it was worth it for that. But yeah, next time I'll be there on my own, which would be great. I wish I could go to more conventions actually. Like there's one coming up called GriffCon. That sounds great. Looks great too. Again, not a million miles away from me, but it's all about, you know, getting your day arranged, working it around family and business and all that. Can be very tricky business indeed. I thought you were going to say you feel like getting up and running around. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. What am I going to run around for? Alright. Don't worry, I am putting this on thinly. Right, so it seems to have like knuckle duster finger guards sort of things. But then like its actual fingertips, are they... No, that one's a gloved hand. Okay. It's a gloved hand. The hands are gloved. Or at least just the back of them. And the back of the fingers. like a kickboxing glove. So, for those who just joined, you're thinking, what is he even painting anything on it? Yeah, I'm painting bright silver on it. Because I'm going to use that to have like a really cool effect using contrast paints. So you'll see it soon. Did you watch Rogue Hobby's video about it? Fucking exhausting. Yeah. I mean, they were really busy. Like they knocked it out the park, man. So you know, I'm really happy with them. And you know, like I had like a really honest discussion with Rob, who's from the Honest Wargamer. And it, you know, he said, you know, like it is incredible that it's taken off the way it has, and that she was as popular and as successful as she was, because you know she's obviously got a lot of talent to back it up. She's not just, you know, a pretty face. And you can't just amount her success to the fact that, you know, she's a girl in a boys club, because it wouldn't you know do that sort of metric. It wouldn't do that well. It sort of appeals to a lot of different people, and that's why it's so successful. But he was saying like it was a massive ego check for him, because you know when he left Warhammer TV, you know, he helped build that from the ground up, right? He got it started, he set it up. You know, he was running that show, and then he left it because, you know, they were trying to get him to do things that he didn't agree with, which is fine. You know, it's a business and everything, but he wanted that to be a bit more honest, and they didn't want to do that, and that's how he got his name as the Honest Wargamer. But yeah, he's sort of really worked hard to establish his brand and to get where he was. And you know, his girlfriend Louise Sugden sort of had overnight success, and it and he literally said she turned around to me and she had like got 4,000 subscribers in one evening, like over a couple of hours, and she asked me if that was good, and I was just like, are you fucking kidding? You know, I was like, yeah, you know, I feel that I've it's one thing to see your friends do so well and be successful. It's another thing when they're your partner, and it is, you know, it is something that you've been working your butt off to establish yourself on, and they've just got like instant success, and it's crazy, but it happens, you know. I honestly feel like I need a nap after one of Louise's videos. She is, I'll tell you what though, right? It's not for the camera. That is literally her persona. She is just extreme excitability and positive energy, and it is intense, and it can knock you back for a second. It sort of takes you a moment to acclimatize to it, because you're not exposed to it ever. Like that, you get excited people and that, you get enthusiastic people, but that level was just like through the bloody roof. So yeah, it takes a moment to get used to, but it's all in good fun, you know. But no, it was nice. It was nice to see their table and the display and everything. That new pirate gobbo, I mean, it looks great. It really does. But I like the fact that they did a diorama base for it, and they were just like, yeah, we'll include it on a QR code so you can print it off for free at your own leisure. I thought that was great. Um, so, because they're not, those models aren't cheap. Let's be honest, they are chunky bits of resin, and they're charged appropriately for it. But the fact that you do still get like that little extra free bit of design, and the miniature fits perfectly into the diorama. It just slots in. It's you know, the guy who's I can't remember his name, but the guy who is actually doing the 3D sculpting, he nailed it. You know, so yeah, I get it. I get that, Bill. Because it takes a lot of energy to keep up with them, doesn't it? You're not alone on that one. I think a lot of people can feel like that. Because yeah, it with someone with a lot of energy, it is a lot to keep up with. Um, but yeah, it's definitely it's funny because like so I've met Louise and Peachy a few times now, and had a quick chat with them, and they, like they're they're chalk and cheese, right? Absolutely chalk and cheese, and she's like really giddy, excitable, high energy, and he's more sort of closer to the more classic hobbyist that you get. He's got that sort of bit of sarcastic, dry humor to him. You know, but he's a really nice guy at the same time. So like he could insult you with a smile. But no, yeah, they're nice people, really. Um, it's not all for camera, because I could tell you, even the nicest people would slip up now and then if it was a facade. So no, genuinely decent human beings. Um, yeah, who knows? Might bump into him again. Right, I think that'll do. Okay, so no, it won't do. You know why? It will not do because the toes have got to be metal. He's wearing metal slippers. Almost like flat evening shoes for ladies. This is where someone in the chat would tell me how high heels was actually invented for men at the height of their fashion to elongate and feminize their legs. Right, chats, I'm off for Scran. Scran! Nice one. Take a picture before you do. Put it in community corner, please. Please. Hopefully be back later after an episode of Fallout. I've just finished that series today as well, by the way. And hey, man. Hey, it's good, isn't it? As a former store manager, Louise would be running intro games as a key timer. Here, Peachy would be your reliable full timer on the till and dealing with regulars. I mean, that's pretty much what Peachy did for a long time, didn't it? He did his tenure in the stores before he got a job at head office as an army painter. So yeah, you put one in work in progress. Ah, let's go. Yeah, yeah. Bill would definitely be the grumpy manager. Right, let's have a look. See. Here we are. Oh man, that's the ingredients. But I like the fact that you're watching me on another mobile device. It's separate to the one you took a picture of. That's cool. Oh, dude, that looks cool. Enjoy. Really, oh man, here's the hunger pangs. God damn it, I need like something more filling, like some pasta or special fried rice. Oh, special fried rice, come on. I was the grumpy store manager. It goes with the job. So, let's paint that little. Let's paint this little detail here. Oi, oi, Chevrolet. Let's get it on. Okay, so that's all the metallic bits that I need to worry about right now. Groovy. I may have to touch up the rims because it's going to get messy. Yeah, I know, I heard it. Right, this is definitely going to be... No, not Blood Angels. Let's go Flesh Terrors. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to complicate it. First, I'll do the Flesh Terrors, and then what I'm going to do is thin down some purple and do some shade work over it. I was thinking pre-shade, but nah, the pigmentation on this is so thick. It would be difficult to do that. Right. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I'll just touch it up afterwards. Fuck, this is just long. I want to speed it up, not slow it down. There we go. Still try to be as neat as possible, but I know there's going to be some spillover, and that's fine. It's perfectly okay. I remember when Peachy was being trained at Meadowhall store. He was trained by Dave Bryan, who looks exactly like Jar Jar Binks. True story. I think he told me about that before. Old store had a great manager. He gave a bunch of close combat weapon sprues that were going spare. Still got a few left. I used to have from them on the Marine I made a little while ago. Really are like holding on to bits for a long time, aren't you? I've known a few good managers, but unfortunately, like those managers didn't last long in the job because the job changed. The nature of it changed, and it got a lot more commercial, especially the brutal years where they were closing down stores because um, the Lord of the Rings movies had finished, the money had died down, and yeah, they were starting to do cutbacks to minimize the losses because they had overstretched themselves a bit. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Precious artifacts. But no, yeah, like we were used we used to be able to put the the display models together and then like sometimes paint them. If we were decent enough painters, they would let us paint them and put them in display, um, which was great. It felt like you were more part of that community. And I know they were just basically outsourcing the work because they had other things to do or they just didn't want to do it. Um, but it was great for us regulars because we got to contribute. Um, and then like you could keep the spares from the sprues because they were just going to get binned anyway. But one thing that really did upset me was the old dead stock. So the books, whenever they were restocking and they were taking stuff off the shelf to put new books on, it would cost too much to send it back, right? So you'd have to break the spine on them and rip off the cover, the cover pages, just so you couldn't sell them on basically. And then you had like a bin specifically for them, for that stuff, and I was just like, could I not just take this home and read it? And the manager that I was working with at the time was like, nope, it's got to be disposed of properly, otherwise, um, you know, that's theft essentially. I used to be like, but it's going in the bin. Just come on, man. We already ripped the cover and the spine off of it. But yeah, no, that was that. Though saying that same manager did have a couple of books with their covers ripped off that he left in the bathroom. The staff only bathroom. So I was like, is he just trying to like teach me a lesson here, or is he just being a douche canoe? You know? Wasteful fackers. Yeah, I know. But I mean, it's just one of those things that businesses do. Guaranteed. You know, like the other bookstores, WH Smith, Waterstones, they do the same thing. They just break the spines on the books, take the cover pages off, and then bin them, because it's just cheaper to do that than to send them back. Okay. This is a fun model to paint. I'm really enjoying it. I know it's early to say, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it's taken me forever to paint it, you know? Like, it's got plenty of details on it, but they're like details that can all be sort of done with the same brush stroke. You know, I don't have to pick out individual things. There's no like an overabundance of accessories. Plus fancy boots. I've probably just started Bazooka off now. So, Bill, you said you saw the video from Rogue Hobbies about Salute. Did you see the one from MS Paint? That's a lot more chilled. I honestly think you would gel a lot more with that sort of content, because there's a lot of dry humor, a lot of swearing, a lot of honesty in it as well. I really do think it's much more suited to your style of consumption with hobby related content. There we go. Cool. Nice. What's the time? Right. So that's the start. You watched Dave already? Ah, there you go. I knew it. Hey, Phil. How's it going, mate? Oh, you're Saveloy? Yeah, cheeky sausage. Yeah, to cause trouble. Or is trouble following you? Right. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Let's do our community corner, shall we? Oh. First of all, I just need to check one thing. just to make sure everything's going well. Hey, more of those samurai style ones, I hope. Let's do that, do that, do that. Let's have a look, see. I'm just making sure the chats are lining up from both platforms. Live chat, there we go. Yeah, everything looks good. It's nothing out of place. What about on Twitch? Twitch. Yeah, definitely. Boop. Yeah, everything looks good. Orbital 5, there we go. Right, let's bring on Discord. We'll do our community corner any moment now. I'm just gonna make sure it's all lined up. So Bosch, that's our channel. Yeah, I don't want to know about that. Community corner. Can't believe it's community corner already. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So all right. Oh, there we go. So I'll start off from here because we missed this last post. That was posted just after. It wasn't posted just after, but we missed it anyway. But yeah, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the week. Cool sign confirmed. Copy that for my lupus. Orbital 5, high 5 interceptors. Whatever happened to Lupus Canis anyway? Ain't seen that chap for a while. Thank you. Alright, community corner, let's go. Oh, and a posture check. Oh, thank you very much. I should actually sit properly, not with my leg tucked in. I am actually in shorts and tee, no socks right now. I was wearing slippers earlier, but my neighbour upstairs was scrubbing her her balcony. That's not a euphemism. She was actually scrubbing the balcony, because you know, the our set of balconies, there's no roof covering the top balcony, so it's exposed to the elements and that. So she was scrubbing it, and she was like throwing the wasted water, what she thought was going down the gutter, right? And of course, every time she's cleaned up there or she's emptied the little paddling pool for a little kid who's only a little toddler, or water the plants or whatever, because the balcony above us leaks like crazy whenever it rains and that. Of course, it leaks when all that extra water gets thrown down as well, and it just streams down. It means we can't reliably leave our washing out there to dry because it's going to go in. And they're finally coming out to sort it out, but I honestly don't think they're going to fix the bigger problems because one side is like a waterfall. But anyway, yeah, I finally caught her attention as it was happening because I was out on the balcony and she chucked all this anti-algae solution like diluted in water, down the gutter, and it just streamed down, and I was like, ah, fuck. I heard her go, oh, who was that? And I poked my head over the balcony and looked up and went, excuse me. And she's like, who's that? Who's that? And she looked down and she saw my head poking up. She said, oh, you're right. I was like, yeah, I've been meaning to tell you about something. And she was like wholly apologetic and everything, but that was me with my poor little slippers all soaked through with all this solution and everything covered in mucky water and stuff, and I'm like, great, I've got all this to clear up now. But hopefully it will get sorted out soon. But they fucking well should do, because they upped the rent in April and it's ridiculous, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's supposed to be housing association, but it's a private housing association. It's not council run. So they charge us 3 times as much as the other half of the building, which is the council housing association, which is ridiculous. And a big part of that rent, a big chunk of it is for the services, for the hallways to get cleaned and all, and the yard to get lawned, which is ridiculous because it shouldn't cost that much anyway. But yeah, like, it should have been fixed 2 years ago. Anyway, it's not a euphemism, but now you've coined it as one. Hashtag scrubbing your balcony. Nice balcony. All right, should we get on with it? I've waffled enough, I think. So, kicking us off is Distance Not Good. He says he's finished the cans and got pics in better lighting. Go away, little fly thing. Look how badass these are. These are all kit bashed, customized cans, and they look awesome. It's from start to finish. I mean, that's banging, right? That's a cool killer can right there. And then that one, it's got a wrecking ball. Game it like a wrecking ball. And then that one, it's got javelins. What? I mean, how cool is that? So yeah, I'm like, the imagination that's gone into it. The execution is great. Just can't fault it. It's good stuff, mate. And Wicker Man thinks so too. Yeet. Next up is Brown Bear Wargaming. He says this week's hobbying, 1 created a wargaming club along with £200 grants for stuff from town council and round table. Well done, mate. Congratulations. KFC challenge complete and little baby bear's birthday cake. So let's have a look at that. That's so cool, right? What an absolute little legend he is. Dates of our next meetings, Sunday 19th. Look at that. That's cool. I like the dice as well, with all the words on it. That was the word collage he was asking us to participate in. So he was getting us to list a load of words that we associated with the hobby. Custodies came up so large. I wonder why. But yeah, there's a few words that popped up in there that I put in as well. But I think a lot of people put in those same words. That's why they're visible. But no, that's really cool, man. And then this is his KFC entry, which I won't say anything about because I'm not going to have it show my opinion. But congratulations on it. And then, oh my God. Man, I remember when my kids went through that phase. The Night Garden, man, that stuff is trippy as hell. I'm telling you. So yeah, but I mean, it looks great. It's tasty. It's a shame there's a bunch of toys stuffed in it. Aside from that, please post me a slice. Next up, we got Raven's Rook with his towel. Oh, I like the shiny red. So you're basically doing what I've been doing right here. So spray silver, and then you put what, the Blood Angels red contrast over it, or have you been using a different paint? No, that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. This is an actual red metallic paint. Yeah, I can tell. That metallic red Chef's Kiss. I know, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Which range is it from? I still love this conversion. It's just absolutely amazing. That's sick, right? Let's have a look. Nice. Gold, then Turbo Dork for candy effect. It's not metallic. Ah, so I can't tell the difference then. I was chatting out my bum. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, gold is great for putting warm tones over, like red. Oh yeah, because you get that nice yellowy orange highlight just appear. Dude, that's really nice. And hey, Pathfinder, look decent too. Come along. You even got the little lenses done there. But that's the star of the show, right? That's the one that's stealing it for the army. It's just so badass. You got to do some like glowy effects on the blades of this. It's really up it. But no, it looked great, dude. Just for sharing, mate. Oh, it's a quiet one. Maybe if someone put something in work in progress. Let's move over to there. Dude. Oh, you know what? Forget this live stream. I'm off. I'm going to get some food. I wish I could. I wouldn't do that to you lot. It's fucking well tempting. Oh my days. You evil genius. This is not good. It's got a new project on the go. Ooh, this could only be good. Wicker Man. It's also got some more bits on the go. Sniper Dude. Nice. So, Eric the Enlightened, the Revenant Flint Lock, and Eric the Squire, Moonstone characters. Okay, so that would be the Enlightened, that would be the Flintlock Squire, and then that's just a poor chaperoony. There is the other one. No, that's the Flintlock. Dude, that's the Squire. With his head banner. Bandana, I like it. A big old shield on the back as well. They're coming along very nicely. And of course the Terminator Librarian as well, which is coming along very nicely too. That's such a nice blue. Let's see, has anyone else posted some more stuff? Ooh, there's a nice looking Orky there, isn't it? I love the fact that the squig is used as a stabilizer because the gun is just that big. That's pretty cool, but the skin tones on it, lovely, mate, lovely. And there you go. That is that. That is Bosch Community Corner for tonight. Done, done, and done. Done, done, and done. And yeah, I mean, like if more people post stuff on there tonight, I might even show it off a little bit later again. So yeah, but no, great stuff, everyone. Now let's get back to some painting, shall we? Oh, and the wah, definitely. Big up the wah. Right, so that's what I'm trying to get to. Let's just increase this dude's size right there. Okay, so just so you lot can see what I'm trying to aim for. Okay, so that blade is gonna need to be mixed up. I'm gonna get one of these lovely little dishes, which were given to me once again. Thank you very much, Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot, so do 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 boo boo boo. So I'm gonna use Black Templar. I think just one drop will do. It's very strong pigment. Wait, there we go. And then what I'm gonna do is, no, not that. Nah, that's too thin. That's too blue. I need something more purpley. I haven't got. Do I not have a purple contrast? Dreadful Visage doesn't really count. It's very thin. It's more for flesh tones. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just use Druchii Violet. There we go. I say 3 drops of this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right. And then that's Storm Shield. No, I don't need that. Contrast medium. Let's put equal parts medium to everything else. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's see how this works out. Oh, that is almost on point. Yes, actually, you know what? That would be perfect. Right, so maybe it's a bit too thin, but you know what? It's okay. It just flows a lot easier now, and I can reapply it as need be. Maybe I didn't need to thin it. Yeah, I like to learn on the go, you know. And in the painting game, less is more, as I say. Okay. It's not bad, but it will need a second coat for sure. So just give that a moment to dry. Okay, what should I work on next? We have got where is the Saigo Brown? Here we go. For the cloth on the undergarment. Like so. Let's just make sure we apply it right. Oop. Not there. Right. Makes a nice contrast for that bright red. So, what is everyone's plans this weekend? What are you all up to? What is going on? Are there any events you're going to? Is there any releases you're looking forward to? Any hobby time you got planned? I am going to be non-stop on the move the entire weekend. So making the most of having a quiet house to get it back in order, wrestle it back into control, because it's been neglected a little bit as the business is sort of taking off. And then of course with the boys all day on Sunday, so that takes me out of the house for a bit. And yeah, I might not be able to do a Monday night show as well, because there's a funeral that I help out with Tuesday, so I'm not going to be home, I don't think, on Monday night. I'm going to be staying at someone else's house just because it's an early start, and I'm the designated driver with my little banger. So yeah, what should I do? What should I do the belts in? Like, I think it's too close to the cloth to really stand out on its own. That's another thing. I'm definitely going to do that in that leather colour. Okay. You know, I will do it in this same brown, but what I'll do is I think I will highlight it differently. That should help differentiate it from the rest of the browns. Too much of a natural colour to really ignore, you know. There we go. All right. Nice. That will do, Canoe. Okay, and now the sword is ready for another coat. Oh, what was that? Didn't disconnect. Everything's still connected. Why did I get that then? That is a horrible sound to hear, you know? That always makes me so like, ah, did something happen? What do you think? Too early to tell, I think, isn't it? What do I do? Yeah, I'll go on to the metallics. So keep that there. Now I am actually going to paint. I'm actually going to paint the silver back onto the trim, just because it's easier for me. Actually, you know what? No, let's just do it. Let's do it the classic way. Let's do it the classic way. Let's get our gold paint, Retributor armor. Forget it. Let's do it. Actually, I don't need the wet palette for that. I can use this. Okay. See, I'm going to use the side of my brush for most of this, just so I pick off the raised area and not the lower areas. You know what, maybe I should have painted the gold first and then gone over with the red. Would have made a very interesting effect. But I like this effect. I think looks more bloody. think we've reached a chill out hour of the show. So, it's not a bad thing because I'm actually getting some painting done, which is nice. Meanwhile, the regulars are patiently biding their time whilst they watch the watch points accumulate. Oh no, it's not perfectly neat. It never is. I can guarantee that. Anyone who paints perfectly neat first time round, well, they're just sociopaths, so watch out for them. They're not human. Automata with a face. Hey. Alright. It's looking a lot more neater now, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah, boy. Hello, Pointless Alibi. How you doing? Showcase your tip. I mean, if you want to, let's pop it on the community corner tab, and we can show your tip to everybody. We'll just put a not safe for work sticker on it. Or do you mean it's an advisory tip, not the tip of something? Ah, your work in progress. Okay. Hey. I mean, no judgments here, you know. I mean, at least it's not unsolicited. You did ask first, right? That looks nice. I'm getting Blood Elf vibes, you know, World of Warcraft, Blood Elves. That sort of vibe from this. Oh, I'm getting sloppy now. Oh, mate. I'm getting a messy tip, that's why. It's accumulating little flecks of the metallic pigment. It's building up a layer on the tip that's causing a less precise application of the paint. Oh my god, look at me, you're looking accurate. Well, I actually couldn't use accurate words while saying look at me using accurate words. Wow. I celebrated too soon. Do the command. There's me mods. Hey, I think they all disappeared. There you go. Sorry it took a second. I was in the zone. Also, usually one of the two lovely mods would have handled it. But I think I sent them to sleep already. Oh, my phone's buzzing. That means you joined us. Nice. So if you find the community corner tab, pop it on there, and then we'll show it off in a minute. But I hope you're well. Let us know what you've been up to. What have you got planned this weekend? Oh, wonderful stuff. He's an old man, so it takes him a little while to to get going as well, and he's got to sit down. So you know that adds a little extra time to the whole process. Dear, dear. Bit careless that. So. Can't believe he's literally pissing about on the job. It's all coming together now. All coming together. Okay, I'll do the other arm in a minute. Should we have a look, see? Oh my goodness, you have been busy. Cool, alright. Well, let's have a look, see. Says pointless alibis, work in progress. And look at that. That is lovely. The wings spot on. I like the fact that you made it sort of diorama-esque with, you know, the addition of them on the base. It's still a work in progress as well. Flexing. And I like the water effect you got going on there as well, the little stream. That's a nice touch. As a work in progress, get out. You know what I mean? Praise, how you doing? I see you there. Alright. Look at that. That's so cool. Not bad for work in progress, indeed. There we go. I see the repulsor in the background as well. And there's the two chaps helping out the dragon. I've spent so many hours, if not days, on that dragon. Well, it shows you were doing a very good job. And then, oh, we've got a vampire. That's cool. Oh, that's the one with the snake tails on the cloak. That's hey, that's cool. Again with the water effect there. That cane is badass too. The leather boots as well look cool. And I like the fact that you got you know, like soulless eyes going on there. That's really nice. That's good. But yeah, the rat tails is just the weirdest thing ever, isn't it? That's so cool. It's good. It's really good. Oh, that's a nice green as well. A nice contrast. The green, the purple, and the red. There you go. That's really good. The rat prints. Yeah. I'm good, Cat. How are you? Haven't seen you about for a little bit. How's your channel going? How's the live streams? You getting on with it? I've been trying to tune in and I've lurked a couple of times, but you know things are so busy these days. Plus, you're on when I'm on as well on a Wednesday. The competition is increasing. How much I have improved from way back when you were just streaming on YouTube. I know, right? That's really nice. Such a dynamic pose as well, isn't it? Yeah, you got a lovely set of painted miniatures there. Hey, oh, what was its name? Starts with a K, obviously, but I can't remember. You changed your notes to choose. When did I miss the change? So you're streaming when Bunker's streaming then? Okay. Also do a joint stream on Thursday with Chris. Ah, nice. Karazak. I think that's it, yeah. Right, I need to can someone someone tag praise so the link comes up for the channel. Please. Thank you. That looks cool. Hey, the Christmas combo. Those presents look fun. Thanks, Bill. You're a star. That's so cool. I like the fact that there's one grot just in the snow making a snow grot. Just about to get trampled on as well. Oh, let's go. And the little space Marine figure there as well. This is mint. I still gotta paint mine up. It's staring at me. It's right here. Right in front of me, reminding me that it's going on, you know, to the 5th month of the year. And you haven't even primed it, Kev. But I've been busy. No excuse. Hey, you got a good set of painted minis there. Well done. But no, this dragon steals the show. Even though there's some great bits here and there and everywhere, it's that dragon. Oh, it's lush. just really nice. Keep it up. The Stormcast on the snow as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. You can't see it. But yeah, there's a little Stormcast chap there. You got the Space Marine falling out the back there. So many fun little details on it. But thanks for sharing. That's awesome. Cheers. Wow. Right. There we go. Right, so we need some more gold paint, I think. Dragon is definitely my favourite model in my 7 years of hobby. Has it been 7 years already? Jeez. Hydrate. Oh, I'm going to have to get a drink now. Alright, give me a sec. I'm just going to get a drink. Whoop. There you go. How about it? What? Wow. Okay. There we go. Alright, have at it for a sec while I go get a drink. Oh, I nearly fell over then. Yo, I'm back. So, you know, let's just let intro fighters just go on for a minute. It's definitely going in straight into your yeah, it should go in your display case, definitely. I'm hoping to do something in the future where I can use other platforms to help people with their hobby. That would be awesome. Not streaming as such, helping through something like Patreon or something similar. I mean, you know what? It's got to be worth your time as well because it is a huge investment in time. So, I mean, a lot of people get a bit moany about content that's put behind a paywall, but for a lot of content creators, they're creating these tutorials that they've put a lot of effort and time in, and they're putting their expertise in. So, and the way they do it is it's like a step-by-step academy essentially. So at the end of it, you know, for the 5, 6, 7 quid that you pay for that month, you would be able to achieve your goals at the end of that month. It's just fair, you know. Um, and that's the way that they do it. And then some people like me um, just put it on the internet for everyone to see for free. So you know. But I know I know my limitations, so that's why I do it. And then you know, if people are happy enough to contribute, then I'm always happy to receive. That mud on the dragon is all. It really? Oh, nice. Well, that should go down as one of your first things. Not the first thing, because of course you want to establish the basics and all that. But like when it comes to basing tips, like that should be one of those things. You can make your own basing material just by following these simple steps. And then I'm sure that would be very popular. So everyone's always looking for a cheap alternative, you know? Ooh, nearly, nearly. Metallic paints, such a pain. Using the powder flock, the green stuff. Showing you in blue. Yeah. I'll tell you, it is. There's no control over that one, so it's all randomized. RNG, I believe. By the way, I'll be honest. When I saw the name Pointless Alibi pop up, it wasn't until I saw what you were painting that I recognized who you were. Because you can never be sure, you know. It's so difficult to remember so many different aliases that any one person has on the internet. So but no, yeah, I mean your stuff is coming along very nicely. Very nicely. And I'm glad you are feeling inspired enough to want to, you know, pass on that hobby journey that you have been on to help others. Honed hobbyists? Really? But you just left the server and then came back. What's that all about? Ah, okay. Good to know it was a mistake. It's always a mistake when someone leaves my Discord because they never know what they're missing. That's right. I'm trying to entrench a sense of FOMO into everyone right now. Alright. Hey, that's what I like to hear. You know, it's good to have some of the OG still in the chats and that, you know, still watching the content, because it's easy to fall out of viewership. You know, I do it sometimes as well. I'll be watching someone for a while, and then I would have started to follow more and more creators, and then they sort of slip off of my watch cycle. It gets a bit tricky to keep up with everyone. Yeah, I remember. I remember that discussion about the flock and that. Yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Okay. Yeah, like you can see I'm getting a bit sloppy, but it's okay. Because I can go back over with that red contrast and it should tidy it up neatly enough. At this point, this brush needs a good scrub, I think. Nice little rub of that brush soap should restore it enough. But if not, no worries. It was a very cheap brush in a very cheap set of brushes. So I'm not expecting it to last forever. There we go. Right, I'm going to turn Intro Fighters off now, and you're going to be focusing on me painting now. It's all about me, damn it. Now, am I mistaken in saying that you are currently running a new group on Facebook at the moment? Right. What was your motive behind that? What was the drive for you to start a new group on Facebook? And what is it that you are doing different to the other groups? I'll sell it to my viewers. Might get a few more people join. You know, at least the oldies that are still using Facebook. It was a group I joined years and years ago, where it was once a giveaway group, but the owners fell out for some of the previous owners had given up on it. Ah, right. So what made you want to take over? I spoke to the only admin of the group and found he didn't have the time to run it anymore, so I offered to take it and provide a hub. It's a non-toxic place where each member, whether they have experience or not, place to join, stay and grow. It's very commendable of you. It is a very tough job running a Facebook group. Very consuming time-wise. Especially if you're the only mod there. So how are the numbers? Because I've been getting notifications of more members joining and you shouting them out and all that wonderful stuff. I see members, shame other members of the thing. Yeah, I know, it sucks, doesn't it? Hey, that's awesome. So, Kat, are you in that group then? Oh, hang on. No. Send it or DM it to me and I'll post it, or DM it to Bazooka or Waylander, whoever. Just whisper it to us even, and then we can copy and paste it. Stream manager. Oh, I'll share it right now. Also, in the Discord, on the there's a promo tab, okay? Pop it on there, and then everyone can see it from there as well. Lorna! Hey! Long time! How the devil are ya? You brought a friend. You're at work? What? What are you doing at work? Why are you at work at this time of night? It's ridiculous. I'm good. I'm alright. I've just been super busy. With our own little reselling business that we got going at the moment. So it's taken off quite crazily. So a lot of things are being sort of pushed aside at the moment while we find our rhythm with that, which is a pain. But the man at the job centre is going to be very happy with us, I tell you. How do you whisper? There's tabs at the top of the screen. Caress his ear with your lips. Little water. Behave yourself. So naughty. Oh my god. It's so wicked. That's what we've been missing. We've been missing the smutty humour lately. Our little community of Twitch streamers has been doing very well lately. So it's been very difficult to, and it's been growing as well. So it's been very difficult to keep up with everyone when they're streaming, because a lot of you guys are on at the same time. I think you can like form a conglomerate, or like a team, and like it be a case where everyone is like connected and you all work on a timetable, and then you know, you're all redirected to this page that has everyone's channels on it. I've seen a couple of other channels that have that sort of setup. Typically they do have a larger audience. But it's sort of like a little network. I wonder if you lot have discussed it. Also go on whenever I feel like it. That's cool. Oh. You're excited for June? Yes, June the 20th. It is a Thursday. We're doing a all-day hangout at Warhammer World, throwing dice and all that stuff. It's gonna be really cool. There we go. Copy and paste. Oh, no, pasted in the wrong place. Boom. There we go. That's what she said. You're staying for 2, maybe 3 nights. Wow. Ukata Mao, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in. I'm traveling up the Wednesday and heading home Friday. Ooh, okay. Are you staying in the same hotel as Kat then? Yeah, 20th of June. So it's going to be 40k. I think there's 1 or 2 people who want to play Age of Sigmar. So if you're up for it, you know, show your interest. And you know what? Just because I keep forgetting to do it, I'm going to do it right now. Okay? So I'm going to put it in the What's New category. And it's going to be called Warhammer World Meetup June 20th. 2024. It's a long name for a chat, but there we go. Boom. I'm going to tag everyone in it. Show your interest here. 20th June. Warhammer World. Meet up. 40k mostly. But bring AOS if you can find a partner to play. Bosh. Do that and then we pin it. Pin message. And then we'll add an emoji. See it like thumbs up. There we go. All right, it's done. Don't want anyone give me grief about that now. It's done. Do put it in the group. I know some members want a group meeting, and I think that'd be a good opportunity. Well, just share. Oh, can't please anyone. So, boom. There we go. I'll just leave it to marinade there. Giggity. Right. There it is. There's my inspiration right there. What's the time? 11 already. How is it that time already? Normally I'd be hanging up right now. Let's go. Okay, so what was I saying before? Oh, fuck it, I'm all over the place right now with my brain and words and things. Sometimes I wonder if I'm having a minor stroke. Or, you know what, maybe I'm just mentally not being challenged enough. And so my wits are being dulled. Don't laugh. It could be an actual reason, okay? I could hear the scoffing behind the keyboards. Okay. Just put down some cork on a base with super glue. Hey? How many have you got confirmed from Yukimi Kev? I think there's 9 on Chris Discord. On the Discord, I did put it in the announcements channel. And it kind of got lost. So it was 6 confirmed gaming and 3 confirmed going. Oh no. 2 confirmed going, 5 confirmed gaming. Can't count. You know, when I selected the emotes on it. But it will. The numbers will grow now that there's a dedicated channel for it. It should improve, right? Waiting for it to dry before I spray some water glue solution. Okay. Well, thank you. Really excited for it. Jeff is coming over from the US. You lose your furthest travel crowd. Someone's coming over from the US for a meetup. That's bad. They gotta be doing something else. They gotta be visiting family or something. They can't just be coming over for what, like a one-day hangout at Warhammer World. Surely. Yes, they are. And don't call me Shirley. I'm sorry, I had to say it. It's so silly. It's over for 4 days from the US. That's insane. Oh, okay. I better make sure I bring some 3D printed heads. I'm also actually going to have to learn the rules for the latest edition of 40k. And buy codex. Oh, so much work. I really am excited, honest. Whoop. Ah. Jeff is from Oregon. Oh man, he's not only from the US, he's from that side of the US. Wait, he's not from Portland, Oregon, is he? Because if so, then like we can't talk to him. They're just very strange people in Portland. Yeah, 3D printed head. Got a whole bag of them. There's Town Militia Kev, there's Beanie Hat Kev, and there's Space Marine Captain Kev in there. Okay, so I'll be handing those out to everyone. Exclusive, yeah. What was there? So, not sing mode. I was just answering. Thanks, so they got the gallery, which is well worth going in to see because you can just waste like easily an hour or two just staring at all the dioramas and the work and stuff like that. And then Bugman's is a nice restaurant as well. It's not cheap, but I think it's fairly priced because the portion sizes are quite large. Oh, and there's booze in there as well, so you can booze it up while you're playing Warhammer, which is great fun. And then, you know, you're not restricted to Warhammer World because it's a short journey on the tram to the town centre of Nottingham, or you can have like a slightly longer detour walk to the town centre along the canal. And yeah, you can go to Element Games right on the high street there in there, so you can like play Warhammer and then go buy Warhammer at third-party retailer. Though to be honest, I'd much rather you used my affiliate code. That'd help support our channel. Hopefully you can use that in store. Right, so Never been on one. It's going to be an exciting time for you. Cracking burgers at Bugman's. Yeah, the burgers are good. I wonder if they still do the giant eclair. Like, the thing is like this large. Right, it's huge. I remember a few years back, we got one, and we cut it into 4 because it was me, the wife, and the 2 kids. And it was actually it was 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. We had to cut it in 4, and we still had some left over because the slices were just so large. Warlord and Mantic are literally next door as well. Exactly. So, yeah, you can explore all of the miniatures producers in the area as well. So, if you're staying for more than a day, you've got plenty to do. Lots of sights to see and all that stuff. Okay, what? I'm going to turn this down and pause the music just so I can hear what the hell. Danzig mother. Oh my god. Really? Really? Oh, mate. Why would you do this to me? Well, I'll wait until everyone's back from the ads. Mother! Yeah? There you go. I don't know how long the ads are, so there you go. Danzig, yeah, that's it. Danzig, mother. I'm not going to dance. I might dance while I'm at Warhammer World, though. Okay, so I'm going to do it so I can hear it, but you lot can't hear it, because if I have it on so that you can hear it, then I'll get flagged and I'll have to mute the whole thing, and it's a whole bloody issue. Okay. All right. I apologize for the quality. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother. Mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from... Oh, I bugged that shit up. Oh, mother. Father. Oh, I missed that one. Let's hop back. Father, gonna take your daughter out tonight. Gonna show her my world. Fuck it up. Oh, Father. Yeah. There we go. Right, on to the chorus. Not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I'll show you what it's like till you're bleeding. Not about to see your light, and if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's. Mother. There you go. That's it. That'll do. You got to belt out the father. Yeah. I didn't know. Was it good enough? Will it do? I don't know. Can you split your audio? So, um, fuck me, what advice? Good job. He's pretty in it. Thanks. um, so no, I can't. I can like down the desktop audio on the audio mixer on OBS, but if I was to have the sound up so you lot can hear it, then because we're live streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the moment, it would automatically get flagged by YouTube's bots. And then I would have an option to either have that part cut out or have that bit muted. Or there's this new thing where they can try and mute the copyrighted material, but not you. But the problem is your voice comes out all weird and distorted. It's still in the beta phase. So I just mute the whole thing. It's just easier then. It takes less time to process as well, but it takes a lot of time to process. Anyways, I hope that was I hope you enjoyed that, Void. Finally a rock song. After all those kooky jingles and country songs and shit, I finally got a rock song. Oh dear. Right. Shall we get the let's get the regular music back on. I think I will 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. And then we'll see who we can raid. Do you know Bon Jovi's song called If I Was Your Mother? I mean, doesn't jump to mind right now. Let me have a look. For this water glue solution is going to take on. That's all right, man. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for sharing those wonderful pictures as well. And yeah, don't forget, go on the Discord on promotion. Just share the group on that, and whoever wants it can join on it. Jazz and Dave ain't rock. No, it's not. You have a good night, man. That's what Friday nights is all about, our little community corner. So, hang on. Bon Jovi. If I Was Your Mother. It is heavy, isn't it? Bill. Yeah, they're making use of that distortion pedal. I can honestly say I don't think I've heard this one from them before. if I was your mother. There's even a little whammy bar going on there. That's sick. All right. Hey, that's a recommendation to listen to. No way! I can't leave now, can I? Too many sprues. How's it going? I walked into my room and too many sprues, too many sprues, too many sprues, too many sprues. I went to my hobby table, too many sprues, too many sprues, too many sprues, too many sprues. Went to throw out the rubbish, found there was too many sprues, too many sprues. I'm sorry, I'll stop. How's it going? Hope you're well. It's a little hidden gem. It is, isn't it? Continue to stream. I guess I'm gonna have to now, aren't I? Absolute sods, the lot of you. How was your show? How was it go? How did it go? And for anyone who's just coming in with Too Many Sprue, hello, welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev. I'm currently painting this wonderful miniature from Crystal Collapse. Large, mostly using contrast paints and a little bit of gold. I'm using a mixture of the metallics and contrast to see what effects I can get with this one. And as you can see from that picture there, that's the artwork there. And yeah, this is from a new game called Crystal Collapse, and there is a link if you go onto the Lion Tower Miniatures website, which I do have an affiliate link to. It's got all the more information on that game system as well, and the rules are free. So all you need is the minis, which is great. Thank you so much for the posting those the links, dude. So yeah, I'm just doing a little neaten up where I got a bit sloppy with the gold. But I like it because it kind of looks like the armor was stained with the bloods of his victim. The blood of the victims. There we go. So yeah, what did you get up to on your show, Too Many Sprues? How was it? Doing well. I've been building my Night Lancer, figuring out how to magnetize it up. Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I remember now. You went a bit spendy happy, didn't you? Naughty boy. But yeah, post up some pics on the Discord. It is still community corner night, so you can show off your work to everyone if they haven't seen it already. They can enjoy it again. Got to love big stumpy robots. Yeah, I know, right? Right. This is why I always paint the hair last, because I use it as like a finger rest. Alright. Don't want to have to correct my corrections either. So I'm trying to be as careful as possible with it. Right, I think that'll do. I'll waste all night trying to tidy that up. Is that like using the perineum as a chin rest? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. A serious answer to a silly question. Is this still... Ooh. Revive it. Wasted too much time. There we go. Saved. Again, want to just make sure it's neat so that I don't touch up any details. But by thinning it out and applying it in multiple coats, I think it's done a much better job of pulling where I need it to and building up how I wanted it to. So once that dries, it's going to look pretty dope. Fully magnetized for every option. Ooh. Okay. Let's have a look. See then. Holy moly, is that the inside? That is a chunky magnet in there. Whoa! That's a lot of walkie, shooty, giant robots. Damn. That's pretty cool. It is very cool. I'm too lazy to do that whole swapping in and out weapon loadouts thing. I mean, it's good if you want to do like poses in the cabinet and just like change the weapon like that for that specific reason. But I find normally what happens is I find a set of weapons that like a weapon profile that just suits the way I play, and I'll never change it really. Been running with 2 Crusaders. Ooh, well, I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. And my Marines just became. Oh my goodness me! Look at that. Really have swelled the ranks, haven't you? You are a big fan of split colours, aren't you? The magnetized at the waist for storage. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, there's more. There's the Terminators. Yeah, boy. You didn't magnetize the Terminators, did you? Oh, and you went for the rocket launcher. You didn't go for the assault cannon. Hey, that's cool, man. That's awesome. That's my main army, the Dragon Flares. That's a cool name, actually. That is a pretty cool name. Can't be mad at that. Yeah, no, it's coming along really nicely, mate. He says begrudgingly. Why is she gotta look so good? Screw you, guy. Right, I'm gonna pop this on some blue tack because I don't want to rub the paint off. Contrast, I find, can rub off of paints fairly easy if you mishandle them. So I've got this finger rest. So while I'm painting, it could be like that. And we're all good. Right, so that sword is coming. That sword is drying up almost perfectly how I wanted it to be. So many innuendos. Don't be good. Let it flow. Alright, cue the Jack Nicholson gif. Yeah. Find contrast these extra few minutes to cure properly. Even longer than that, I find. Needs a heck of a lot of time to cure properly. But ho, it is what it is. So yeah, I wanna leave the hair, the flame, and the cloak last because the cloak's going to be black. So if I make any mistakes, the contrast will cancel it out quite well. I do need to dirty down. I wonder if there's still if there's a soft bit inside. Cat will be all over that. Can't pierce the skin. Get past the skin to the gooey insides. There we go. That's one thing about metallic paints, you know. They sort of form that little skin that you can just pop It won't last forever. It gives you that little extra time for touch ups. You need your partner to cry too. The harem needs to get the battle cry then. I ain't getting dirty. This has always been an innuendo encouraged space. Always. Ever since my YouTube days. It's just never stopped being a continuous giggity moment. Giggity. Giggity giggity goo. There was chaos in Chris's stream. All these opportunities to use the hymen wasted. In Kev's endo. Absolute filth, the lot of you. But keep it coming. That's what she said. Right, so there's some highlighting done on that gold. How many times, Kev? All the times. All the times. It's a shame. I won't be staying overnight for the Warhammer World meetup because if I could, then the drinks really would flow, and I think that would be a big problem when it comes to innuendo bingo. It's just gonna be like quick firing rounds, just non-stop. Innuendo. Ah, bollocks. Saved it. There we go. I fudged it again. What is up? I think that might be my cue to pack it in now. We will Kevnap you. It's just I've got a lot going on at the moment. With the business, with the kids and homeschooling and all that. So but I'll be driving up. I'll be there for the whole day, and I'll be driving back late. So we can go for a meal afterwards. But yeah, I won't be able to get sloshed because I'm driving. Also, I want to take advantage of the fact that everyone else will be drinking, and that means that I will actually be able to win a game of 40k for the first time in donkey's years. Oh no, did I let that bit out? Ah, dear. Never mind. The secret has gone now. Just worried about drinking with a Scot. It wouldn't worry me that much. I've been out drinking with the Scots. They're okay. Not that much more hard drinker than an Englishman. But I can tell you, anyone can outdrink me because I very rarely ever drink. So my my tolerance to alcohol is ridiculously low. Couple of pints and I'm ready to go to bed. Uh, Never had a hangover. I really drink over. Still drink well when I do. See, now, when you say you rarely ever drink, do you mean like you don't drink every single day you drink? And then, like, you have a day off and then you drink the next day and then you have a day off? Because I could tell you, I made 3 bottles of beer last a month. You have a good night, Too Many Sprues. I'm gonna call it a night in a minute as well. It is late, late, late. I want to see who I can raid tonight as well. But I appreciate you raiding in. It's always good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much. And I'll do my best to catch you next time you're live. But yeah, keep the work in progresses coming, okay? We want to see all your wonderful work. All right? Don't be a stranger on Discord. Sarah Space Slippers. Oh, that's such a cool name. Space Slippers. That's amazing. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I mean, when I say I'm about to go, I'll say like 5 minutes time. Yeah. I'll give you 5 minutes of the hobby corner time, and then yeah, I'll have to slowly wind down because a very long day tomorrow. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to see it, the weather is going to be absolutely trash tomorrow, so there's no car booting. But I've still got tons of work to do. So I got to make the most of the fact that the wife and kids aren't here tomorrow. Get the house in some sort of order. Whip, whip, whip. That'll do. But what are you working on? How you been? We need deets. Give us the deets. Who are you? Where you come from? If you remember the early days of MSN Messenger, ASL. That will do. So now to shade it down. No, I'm not going to use that. Where is the other one? Reikland Flesh Shade, that'll do it. Piss off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho. I like using Reikland Flesh Shade on Retributor Gold because it really enriches the colour. But I want to use it sparingly. I want to use it, emphasize the shading rather than doing an all over job, you know? Right. Yeah, this is working perfectly. Just how I hoped it would. A bit more of a heavier stain there. There we go. Does it separate the little bits as well? Like that. Ah. It's good for helping to neaten up any areas that need it as well. Because it blends so well with the red. Alright. So, it's not a lot of progress, but it's progress all the same. Alright. It will do for now. A little bit messy here and there, but you know what? We'll neaten it up at the end. It's all about just getting the worst of it done, right? So, yeah. Check out Crystal Collapse, sculpted by the Lion's Tower Miniatures. And it is a free game system as well, so it's well worth checking out. Big thank you to all of you for being here tonight. For the raiders, for the new follows, you're all awesome. Thank you, Void, for getting me to sing the absolute classic tune. Thank you to these wonderful people for subscribing on Buy Me a Coffee and on YouTube. Absolute beauties. Not that one, that one. There we go. Don't forget, 20th of June. That's a Thursday. This year, Warhammer World Meetup. We'll be playing 40k. If you want to play AOS, bring it along. We've got now a chat on the Discord, so join the Discord if you haven't already. Show your interest if you want to go. Show which game system you want to play. I believe Underhive Hero, who's organising it because it's his birthday, he has booked a whole bunch of tables. So there should be plenty of space. And if it's a case that there's more people playing in tables, we'll just do doubles. That'll be even more fun. And yeah, I'm gonna bring my little baggie of head. I'll be giving head on the day. So make sure you're not shy and you come over and say hello. You have a nice little souvenir to take home. You go, hey mum, dad, Hobby Corner Kev gave me head. It's so childish. Got a little baggie of resin. Anyway. So yeah, all the social media links are on the Linktree app. All the affiliate links as well. We got Wayland Games and Element Games as the suppliers if you want to get cheap minis and help support the channel. And Element Games has got a reward system on there, so you accrue points, which is great. So use the code Kev519, I believe it is, on checkout, and you get like bonus loyalty points on there. And if you want to get yourself some sprays, Colourforge, we've got an affiliate link with them, which is awesome, isn't it? If you want one of these, I got an affiliate link with Lion Tower minis. I got affiliate links out my arse everywhere. So yeah, it looks better like that actually, doesn't it? There we go. Just sit it. We'll sit it on the light right in front of my face. So anyways, what we'll do is we'll see if we can raid someone. But if you're on YouTube, I'm going to leave you here. So thank you so much for joining us. Big loves to all of you. You wonderful, wonderful folk. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.